Aman and Simran were childhood sweethearts from a small village in Punjab. They grew up together, shared dreams, and believed that love could survive anything. That when Simran received her visa to Canada after their marriage, the whole village celebrated, and Aman felt proud that his wife were to build a better future for both of them. At the airport, Simran held his hand tightly and said, "Just a few hold, amen, then we'll start our new life together." Would you believed every word? Canada changed Simran more than she ever expected. The country was fast, lonely, and full of new faces. At first, she called Aman every night, telling him about the cold weather and her long shifts. Slowly, the calls became shorter and less frequent, and eventually almost non-existent. Aman waited every night, staring at his phone, hoping for her name to flash on the screen. We typed messages and deleted them, not wanting to sound desperate. Rumors began spreading. A relative from Canada hinted to Aman's family that Simran was always seen with another man. Aman refused to believe it. He trusted her with her whole heart, but her silence, it felt like the truth he didn't want to accept. After weeks of waiting, Simran finally called. Her voice was distant, almost like she had become a completely different person. When she said, "Aman, I don't think this marriage is working. My life is different here. Please don't wait for me." His world collapsed. He didn't shout, didn't cry. He just asked one question, "Simran, did you ever love me?" Silence answered everything. A man broke from the inside. Every street in the village reminded him of her promises and the dreams they once built together. People whispered behind his back, some with pity, some with mockery, but the only person who saw his pain was his mother. So one night she sat beside him and said, People change, but it doesn't mean your life is finished. That your heart is still good. Good hearts always find a way to rise again." Her words became the turning point. A year later, Aman moved to Dubai for work. He rebuilt himself slowly, learning to live again. So one evening he saw a young immigrant woman crying at a bus stop, lost, alone, and overwhelmed. He walked up to her and gave her his jacket, saying, "Wherever you go, don't forget the people who love you." Richie looked at him with grateful eyes. In that moment, Aman realized he was no longer the broken man he once was. He healed. He grew. He became stronger than the pain life gave him. Not every immigrant forgets their family. And not every girl or boy loses themselves in another country. But some do, and the silence they leave behind destroys hearts and homes. This isn't a story of blame, it is a story of wounds that distance creates, promises that fade, and hearts that learn to rise again, even after breaking.